Ah, that's so pretty. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you are all doing well. I find myself in a little bit of a pickle this morning, but we'll get to that in a minute. I walked out to Lucky the other day and somebody had left this awesome hat hanging on Lucky's side mirror. I don't know who left it. Thank you very much. That was very kind and thoughtful of you. Unfortunately, it's a little on the small side for me. Maybe when I cut my hair, it'll fit better. But right now, yeah, it's kind of squeezing against my brain. But I absolutely love it with the white clover, and even in here, on the inside of the brim, it says Live Lucky, and it says it on the side as well. It's from a company called Black Clover. It's a very nice hat. But yeah, unfortunately, my dome is just a little bit on the large side. So wanted to say thank you to whoever it was that placed this on a good ship, Lucky. I appreciate you, but that's just, whew, they're gonna give me a headache. So for now, we gotta keep with the Mountaintop Cafe and move right along. And would you believe this stuff? Get our key for the good ship, Lucky, and we got nothing. Absolutely bupkis. Well, we got a dead battery. That's what we have. So actually, my friend Ian texted me this morning and he was like, I think you left your lights on all night. And I texted back, I'm like, my headlights? That doesn't make any sense. That's like a physical switch, and Lucky's been here for days. And he's like, no, I don't know about your headlights, but your brake lights are on. And I was like, first I was like, how does a person leave brake lights on? And then I realized that I had my live stream the other night and I had the Kuma chair in here, my fold-up one, and the red and black plaid one. I had folded it up and I had placed it there because I didn't want to go try to put it back in the Thule that late at night. And I think it just, well, I don't think, I know now for a fact, and Lucky can confirm it, I pressed it against the brake pedal. So the good ship Lucky's arse was lit up all night, and now we've got a dead tiny home on wheels on our hands. However, we have this awesome guy, and I just finished charging him up with the EcoFlow, and this is my Noco Boost that Jackie sent me forever ago. I had to give it quite a bit of time, not only to charge, but also to warm up, because it's been living in the Irish Pirate Queen for the longest time. It just made more sense for me to have that in there if I ever run into people that need a boost. I'm usually tooling around in Grace more than I am Lucky these days, so that's where it was, and it's been very cold, so had to warm up. Hopefully we didn't do any damage to it, and we're about to find out. If that doesn't work, well, then we're just gonna pull our Jeep Wrangler around and we will boost that way. But that involves going into the back of Lucky and getting out booster cables, and I'd rather just use this if I could. Good morning, Miss Penelope. Are you making yourself comfy on a driver's seat? Hello, hello. You keep my seat warm for me. I gotta go outside and try and boost Lucky, okay? Good girl, good girl. So yeah, this thing is pretty cool. It was actually a lifesaver when I used to work at the garage back in the day when we would have dead cars in the lot. You just turn it on. Once you connect the positive and the negative to the battery, this light just starts to sort of like step up, let you know that it's ready, and then it's boosting. And it does that for about 30 seconds to a minute, and that's your window to come back into your car and start. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, let me peek under your skirt, Lucky. I haven't been under here in a while, girl. Get your hood propped up. Oh right, I can just do this. That's why I have this battery. It's very fancy. Positive and negative. Yeah, these Optima batteries are great. They got the top posts, but I have covers on mine right now. My actual connections are down there. Either way would work. I'm gonna try with this first. You can see down there, there's bolts, positive and negative. So get these on there. Let's turn this bad boy on. See what he does. Thinking, thinking, thinking. And that little click, 12 volt power. Here we go. Should have unlocked my door first. Rushing against time here. Hi, Penny. Morning, Lucky. Oh, she's real dead. This thing might not work. 1,250 amps on that thing. Should be good enough, but I'm getting more lights than I was before. Radio's starting. Just not quite enough to turn Lucky over. We might have to trickle charge her, Penny. Yeah. Well, some days you wake up and your day is not what you were expecting it to be. Well, that's too bad. I've been trying it a few more times here, but now this thing is telling me that it's over temp and we've also killed it. So, hashtag sad day. We'll take these bad boys off of here, and it looks like the Irish Pirate Queen is gonna have to save our booty. Thank goodness we bought that Jeep. Hey, Penny? That's right. before I can even get to my booster cables, which now that I'm thinking about it, they should just be kept in Grace, be way easier to get at. I can't get at my drawers because we're parked too close. Morning, Grace. She's gonna fire right up. Thank you, darling. All right, let's back you up a little bit. I guess I can just move her around to the front, but, oh, this is why we can't have nice things. Because I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering correctly, I have the booster cables like all the way at the back of this big drawer. Or I guess it would be the front of the drawer, front of the van, back of the drawer. There we go. Push all your stuff here. Let's get this bad boy onto the roof. This stuff up here. Make the bed later. So far, the sleeping bag's been working really good, so that's nice. That opens. Stuff pillows. Move the sleeping bag up here. Now we have access to our giant drawer. And yes, way at the back here, hanging out with the Kelvin and Hobbes book, we have our booster cables, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to hashtag my van life. Why did I shove this in here like that? Probably thought I was never going to need it. Ooh, stick your finger down. There we go. Just had to coax it out a little. Got it. Push this bad boy in. Close up my house so we're not letting all the warm-ish air out. I did turn off my diesel heater. And also hello to Rob and Marcy. They spent the night down here at the Walmart parking lot. Actually, sidetrack. I had the pleasure of meeting them last night and we took a photo together. Both Marcy and Rob are photographers. And Rob snapped this photo and was able to print it on his, I'm assuming, mobile printer right from his RV. Very fancy, sir. And lovely meeting you too. I hope you all are surviving whatever shopping chaos might currently be happening in good old Hotel Walmart. It's not a place I want to be. Not this time of day, at this time of year. All right, let's get the house running. Hello, Lucky! It worked! I guess I just needed a better grounding point. As soon as I moved the negative off of the bolt and onto this, she started. Welcome back, Lucky. Grace, thank you for your services. All right, we're obviously gonna have to let Lucky run for a good 15, 20 minutes, if not longer. That does not sound great. That is a whiny alternator. Gonna have to keep my eye on that. Maybe it's just whining because it's working overtime. And of course, the nice thing about this is we can go in here to the Renogy app and everything's connected. It'll show me. Yeah. Oh, it is charging the house. That's probably not the best idea. And this is why, in this specific moment, this isn't the best system to have. Or it'd be very beneficial to install a kill switch so that you can actually stop the DC to DC charger from charging the house batteries. In this case, I can't though. So we might actually have to drive Lucky, because you can see the starter batteries at 12.8, house batteries at 13. Those are both very low voltages, but she's still sending 510 watts from the alternator into the house batteries. And those 500 watts would be better served simply going to the engine battery, the starter battery, right? But I don't have a switch, there's nothing I can do about it. Wait a second. I do have a switch. Oh my goodness, what am I saying? It's not a switch. Get these grocery bags out of here. Boom, that right there is a circuit breaker. And this orange wire coming through it, that is the wire, the positive wire that runs basically from the alternator. So if we just do this, we can then go back to the app and see what's going on in here. It won't be able to, yeah, that's right. So now it's not going to tell us what the starter's at, because that's the wire that it needs in order to, get that reading. But you'll see that it's now, all we're charging it is a little tiny bit of solar. And the solar is even helping go to the starter battery. Wait, but it's not actually happening because we just flipped that switch. Anyway, I need some caffeine. We can just use the old school way of doing this stuff and look at Lucky's battery gauge there. She's right around 14 volts now, which is exactly where we want her to be. So now I will just let Lucky idle for 15-20 minutes while I get the van ready for driving. And then once we do that, I'll turn that back on and we'll go for a little rip. Maybe drive the ring road. That's always exciting. Go see the entirety of Calgary from a respectable distance. Now that I think of it, I probably, with the NOCO, I should have put the negative on the body of the van as well. That might have been why it didn't work. Next time. Oh, well, you know what we can do while we wait? Well, I'm letting her idle for a little bit here, is I got a couple more packages in the mail from you guys. You can get these open, and I can use my icicle backdrop a little bit. Well, I guess if I'm going to use it, I have to kind of slink down here. Why is there one missing on this side? Icicle. Package number 1. What do we have in here? Look for the from tag. There it is. Whoa, ha, hello. This is from Marilyn Robinson. We talked to her on the live stream last night, and she said, or I said thank you for, oh, she sent me another gift card, an ultimate dining card, which covers a slew of restaurants. Merry Christmas, Matthew, Brooklyn, and Penny, wishing you all the best in 2025. God bless, from Marilyn Robinson. Thank you very much, my dear. I greatly appreciate that. Gift cards, one of the absolute best things you can do if you want to send me something. Thank you again, Marilyn. And now we have another one. Ooh. This one's in a paper bag from Amazon, and it is, this comes from Maxine Shriver. Oh, this is Christine and Maxine. This is Wolves Inside the UK, I believe. Yeah. Just wanted to send you and Lady Penelope a very Merry Christmas with all of our love. Thank you very much, you two. Your support means the world to me. Look at that. What do we say? Look at doubling up. We got the A&Ws, and a Tim Hortons. Thank you very much. We're definitely not going to starve, and that is awesome. Thank you so much, my dears. I appreciate that. All right, we got one final package here. Not sure what's in here. I was giving it the old last night, knowing that I wanted to save it for this video. Hopefully it's not delicate. It doesn't have a fragile handle with care logo on it. No, it is. Oh my goodness, sea salt caramels. Look at those treats. No, they're not for you, Penny. She's all just like, what do you got over there? See, Penny, this, not for you. You can hold on to them for me. You're gonna have to keep me away from that till I have a proper breakfast, okay? Thank you. Also, sorry about the mess. Who did these come from? These came from, oh, it says what they are. That's weird. It's just like a receipt tag, but there's no actual name on it. It just says Terra's Gourmet Sea Salt Caramels, handcrafted all natural candy, creamy and individually wrapped with real butter. That's a mouthful. Sold by the Evolved Commerce Distribution. That sounds sketchy and ominous, but there is no who they're actually from. So, whoever sent me this, I'm not gonna behave. Come on now. Sealed. For my protection. Get that out of the way. I don't know who sent these. I guess I shouldn't say thank you. They could taste like crap. They do not. Yeah, over trouble. So whoever it was that sent me these tasty treats, thank you very much, and Merry Christmas. All right, so we're gonna take off here soon. I'm going to re-engage the circuit breaker down here. There we go. Should start to see a charge come through there very soon. Get the window blockers off the doors. There you go. Now we charge in. Whoops, I'm smacking my phone around with my window blocker. Starter batteries at 14.3. That's what we want to see. Much better. Now she will start sending some power through to the house batteries. So let's hit the road. Well, I also just got an alert from the UPS store. Another package from FedEx got delivered. So maybe we will rip on over there. Try to take that off without whacking your phone. Not as easy as it seems. All right, to the UPS store, and then we set sail for Stony Trail. Tally freaking ho, away we go. mall is absolutely insane right now. I'm lucky, this parking lot, not too bad. The goal now, get in, get out before anybody pulls up next to me. The good ship Lucky is a little bit harder to maneuver than the Irish Pirate Queen. How you doing, sir? Not too bad. Cool, thank you very much. Merry Christmas if I don't see you. Ooh, we got a package from the incredible So Cozies. And it's very heavy. Oh, I think Polly might have sent me some weights. That, or it's a metric F-ton of baking. Let's get out of here first. We will open this up a little bit later. Oh, if you don't know who the So Cozies are, that's them right there. They make amazing insulated window covers for vans, like the ones I have on my side doors and my rear doors. They're from Canada. They're based out of Vancouver in the magical province of British Columbia. So if you're looking for stuff like that for your van, I highly recommend checking them out on their website. All right, look out world, I'm coming back after this Una pizza delivery car drives by. And we're off. Oh, this is not a good time to be out driving around. That being said, I don't know that I'm going to hit the ring road, because that's boring, just driving around in a giant circle. Yeah, we charge the batteries, but so would driving anywhere. Maybe we will rip south of Calgary again. Not as far as we did last time when we went to Nanton, but how busy could the lovely little town of Okotoks possibly be? Welcome to Okotoks, kind of. We're at the top of the hill, and as far as I'm concerned, like I know this has been here for a while, this little shopping complex, but it is new as far as I'm concerned. In my memory, you got to get down to the bottom of the hill before you get into Okotoks proper. But there's a Safeway here, and like I've been saying a few times, I need some caffeine, so I'm hoping they are stocked up with Revita. Also, there's a Dollarama right across, right over there. You can't see it, but it's right there. And I need to get stuff for Brooklyn's stocking. So we're gonna knock out two birds with one stone in this complex. And I also remembered that the big fat putty tat, who is catching a few Z's right there on the bed, she also needs some hard food, and Pet Value is the store that carries it. And there is one here somewhere. I saw it on the sign on the highway. So we'll have to find that later. But first, Revita. Whoo. Very close to the snowbank. Careful, careful. Ugh. Nailed it. Okay. Whew. Well, I found it. It's right there. So I don't even have to go into Okotoks proper if I don't want to. I also just realized I turned Lucky off. I meant to leave her running. That's why we parked so far away. Yeah, hopefully she fires up. You definitely won't forget which shopping complex you're in. It's everywhere. This is Darcy Crossing. Fancy. That's right, represent. I've run out of arms though, so it's here. I'm gonna buy it and get out of here. Yeah, not nearly as busy as Calgary. It's still busy, don't get me wrong, but I was in and out real quick. Yeah, this was definitely worth the drive. Now I just hope Lucky starts. And no, this thing is not full of Revita. I may or may not have gotten some snackies to whip something together. I am hungry. I was going to fast today because may or may not have drank a liter of eggnog and eaten an entire cheese ball to myself last night. but surprisingly feeling very chipper today. Oh, look, the putty tat came up to the window. Miss Penny. She's having none of it. Grocery bag in here, and it is chilly. I need my jacket, please, and thank you. Hello. I hope you're doing well. And you know what? I'm gonna take my own bag this time, because I'll probably end up with a whole bunch of little knickknacks and who's-its and what's-its from the dollar store for the stocking. So, where did I put those? Do we think we kept them anywhere that's easily accessible? No, pretty sure I stuffed them behind the Yep, it's my van life. I think it's time for another purge. The hell am I? Yeah, there they are. Hi-ya. Come here, you stuck on the tripod. Let go of it. Everybody just calm down. Ow. Wait, where the hell am I again? Oh, right. Oof, right at the front. Nice and simple. Oh no. Hello. Ooh, where you going? Hello. You look just like Shadow when he was a baby. Hello. I don't think Penny would be very happy with me. Wouldn't be a very Merry Christmas if I showed up with 2 little black kittens. There would be words. All right, and what will most likely be the final stop for now. Okay. Stocking stuffers. Let's get out of here. Well, it's starting to get a little bit busier here. Yes. So I say we move if we can, if lucky starts. All right. Now I'm ready to go. Oh, she had a little bit of a hiccup there, but she started. Good job, Lucky. What do you say, Penny? Should we go deeper into the neighborhood of the RC? I don't know, this sign's pretty ominous. Maybe we'll just stick to the road. Okay, I'm driving around this community and I'm probably gonna go find a different place. It's all just residential and whatnot down here. So I spun around in this cul-de-sac and I'm leaving and I see this house for sale. Super cool, but it's like, what? So there it is. You want to buy a house in Okotoks, that's fine, but check out the top of the sign. Like, how many tacos are we talking here? It's just such a it's such a funny incentive. Free tacos with sale of the house. Like, are they pre-made? Will they be cooked for me? Is it just going to be the ingredients left in the pantry? So many questions. Somebody buy that house and let me know how it goes. That reminds me, got some garbage to get rid of. Wait here a second, Penny. We don't know where we're going. When you see a public garbage, you kind of want to utilize it. Hold down the fort, Penny. I'll be right back. Thank you for your services, Okotoks. Oh, okay, I just got down the hill into Okotoks proper. There goes Okotoks on that side and that side. About to go across the bridge. I think there's a place to park just off to the left here, maybe. We'll do some exploring and see. But look what else we have now on in Lucky. That's lovely. You're pooping a group. So when we pull over, we'll get out the code reader and see what that nonsense is all about. That does remind me, that happened not too long ago. Oh, there is a place down there, but it's very busy. Oh, it's a large parking lot. Never mind. Left turn, please. A while ago, probably about, I don't know, 3 weeks to a month ago, the check engine light came on in Lucky. I cannot remember at this moment what the code was for, but I just cleared it and it stayed away. But now this stupid CEL is back. All right, let's get parked and see what the heck's going on with our tiny home on wheels. I believe my code reader is stuffed down somewhere here in the door, although, like I said, I just recently used it. It should be way easier to access. There it is. Put the multimeter back in here. Speaking of So Cozy, there's my bag for my So Cozy covers and a whole bunch of other nonsense that I keep here in the door. And there we go. All right. Okay, get you attached to Lucky's computer. And what are you going to tell us? We got a stored code, catalyst system efficiency below threshold, bank 1. That's not ideal. And we got one that's pending, same one, catalyst system efficiency below threshold, bank 1. Awesome. Now we go like this. Yes, we definitely want to clear it, because as soon as we do that, that little guy should go away. Bye-bye, check engine light. Problem solved. All right, let's shut ourselves into the tiny home. Hello, world. P0420 catalyst system low efficiency, 13.2%. How do you fix it? The most typical fix for this error code is to replace the catalytic converter. So I've started a GoFundMe to buy my... If required, replace the oxygen sensors, but it won't always be the case. Replace the oxygen sensors, wire, or connectors. Let's just keep our fingers crossed that the code stays away for now. In case you didn't know, catalytic converters, not cheap. Moving right along, because I'm hungry. Air fry away. I am keeping it very simple today. It's nothing too extravagant. I did earmark the page, or at least I thought I did. Yes, I did. There we go. I am making bacon-wrapped, taco-stuffed jalapeno poppers. So, when I start thinking about jalapeno poppers, I wouldn't say I'm the biggest fan of the pepper part. I definitely like sucking the cream cheese out of those little bad boys, but by and large, yeah. They're not the best, but they're still tasty. And that picture completely sold me on these bad boys. So, of course, we've got our jalapeno peppers. Got to get rid of the seeds and the, what do they call them? Membranes. Don't you say membrane at me. Then we got to whip up our cheese mixture. So I got cream cheese, and then it requires taco seasoning, and it says Colby Jack cheese. Well, I couldn't find any Colby Jack cheese, so I Googled alternatives, and it came back with Monterey cheese. And then in the store, the only one I could find that had any Monterey in it was Tex-Mex, and that makes nothing but sense to me, because this is the exact same cheese I use for taco night. So we got to get a bowl, we got to whip this stuff together, make our little mix, slice up the jalapenos, or the papalino peppers, and then we'll catch up. And I got to wrap them in bacon. Oh my God. I'm getting so hungry just saying all this stuff out loud. Okay, unfortunately, I just realized it said, in a medium bowl, using an electric hand mixer on medium. Well, we don't have that, so we're just gonna have to use the power of our arm. It's 2 ounces of full fat cream cheese. I went with the block of Philadelphia cream cheese because it actually says cream cheese on it, whereas the little like plastic container of the same stuff says cream cheese product. I'm not a fan of that wordplay. Philadelphia. Anyways, 2 ounces, and this thing is almost 9 ounces in toto. So we gotta open her up, flip the cream cheese brick around in its little prison, and I say, that's probably about 2 ounces. Are we in agreement? Sure, why not? Hiya! Perfect. This bowl's gonna be the death of me. There we go. All right, we're just gonna let the air get at that cheese for a while. Hopefully that'll soften it up a little bit. Let's get out our Jet Papalino peppers here. Get our nice new clean knife. We got half these bad boys. Oh, brother. Like this. Yeah, well, close. Dare to membrane, dare all the seeds. This should be fairly simple to do. Say bye-bye to your membrane, you Jap Papalino pepper, you. All right, that looks pretty good and membrane free. Lucky just died. What is happening? Are you kidding me? That is not a catalytic converter issue. Okay, well, we're just going to give Lucky a break. I wonder if that's because it was charging the house batteries. I'm going to click that off again. And we're going to, I recharged our little Noco. I guess the universe is giving us the opportunity to connect this thing properly. I wanted to just power through and make my jalapeno poppers, but I know me. I'm not going to be able to be that patient. We must know if we can start our tiny home on wheels. Because I literally said I don't want to be stranded in Okotoks. Oi! Let's go! I mean, there's definitely worse places to be stranded, that's for sure. I had this thought when I left Walmart. I'm like, I should really just bring Grace with me. So I'm really hoping that this thing works this time, so long as I can connect it properly, but... Okay, so how do we do this? We put this on the main post. So we're gonna put positive, and then we just put the negative on the body, right? All right, you, do your thing. All right, everybody cross your buttholes. Come on, Lucky. Okay. Yay! The Noco does work very well when you attach it properly. Lucky just died again. It was running off of the boost pack. That's not ideal. All right, we'll do it again, Lucky. We're down to the orange bar this time, though. This is interesting. Is the alternator not? No, we wouldn't be able to drive this far if the alternator wasn't doing its thing. All right, one more time. Let's turn off the fan. Turn off any power we do not need. Nothing. Oh my goodness gracious, what is happening, Lucky? Okay, let's try this. Turn this off again, start over. Start fresh. Click. Cross your buttholes again. I know that that's a physical impossibility, but... Okay, I don't know what's going on. We will just leave that thing on there and see if Lucky dies again. This will not last long. I'm sure once it stops its like 30 to 60 second window, it's just like unclipping it. Man, I just wanted to make some jalapeno poppers wrapped in bacon. This is bullshit. Okay, so now it's turned itself off. So now it's off. I should be able to disconnect this. There we go. All right, Lucky's powering herself once again. Hi, Penny. I think it would behoove us to put this back on the charger. The EcoFlow is doing work today. Look out. Excuse me, darling. I need to steal this charge cable, which is actually our iPhone cable, because USB-C charges this thing nice and fast. There we go. And she's charging again. I have a feeling we're gonna need it again. Hey, what do you say, Penny? Yeah. All right, where were we? Shirts off. Get cooking. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. It must be because we were back to idling, so not as much power was going through the alternator to the house battery, and the house battery was again trying to charge. No, sorry, not the house battery. Let me start that over. We We were idling, not as much power was going from the alternator to the starter battery, but the starter battery was still trying to charge the house battery. So we'll leave that circuit breaker off for now, and we will drive back to Calgary, provided Lucky stays running, with that switch disabled, and you'll see how things go. Jalapeno poppers wrapped in bacon, please. All right, our peppers are all done, and we're mixing up the cheese, well, the 2 cheeses and the taco seasoning. So it called for, like I said, 2 ounces of cream cheese, 1/3 a cup of that Colby Jack cheese, whatever, and then a tablespoon of taco seasoning. So that's all, that's what this is. And yeah, an electric mixer would sure be handy right now, but we are definitely making do. I just wanna, I'm not even gonna lie, I can't help myself. You gotta get a little high on your own supply. Tasty and spicy. Oh good, this is gonna burn my mouth, all of this. Okay, so now we gotta stuff the peppers with this, or just sort of like get it in here like the little boats that they are. So let me do that, and then we gotta wrap these suckers in bacon. And then the last thing we need to do is, before we put them in the air fryer, we gotta we gotta, it says baste. What a weird, I'm just gonna brush, because I got one of those somewhere under my sink. Barbecue sauce all over them. So let me get to stuffing the Jet Papalinos, and we'll be right back. All right, the Jet Papalinos are stuffed. I'm just gonna put on my gloves here so we don't get too much bacon yuck all over my hands. But now we gotta wrap these suckers. Oh yes, the recipe does call for thick cut bacon. There was one above this in the store called steak cut. I didn't go with that. It looked very thick. Let's just go with what the recipe calls for, shall we? Bacon juice in my eye. Oof. All right, so it just says 1 strip for each jalapeno half. So let me get a strip of bacon out of here. There we go, bud. There are these little soldiers all sort of lined up here. All right, so, and it says that it should spiral. Sure. Dude, these peppers are either very small, or these bacons are very thick. Like, that is monstrous. Well, it doesn't quite look like the picture, but I mean, it's a bacon wrapped jalapeno half. That's for damn sure. Let's just get out the other 3 strips that we're gonna need here in one fell swoop, shall we? Come here, you. All right. Yeah, sure, that one's a little jank, but there we go. We were rippity wrapped. All right, so now it wants me to place them in the basket. Again, we have a mini air fryer, so I think we can only do 2 of these at once. It's a 15-minute cook. So yeah, we'll just put 2 in here at a time. And then it says to lightly baste with our barbecue sauce. Well, all right then. Obviously, I went with rum spice from Spirited Mickey. I feel like I've had this barbecue sauce before. Not this particular flavor, but when I saw it on the shelf, it seemed very familiar. Oh, it's a spin-off lid. There you go, bud. Ooh, probably not the best for this like Mexican style, but I need this bowl because I can't really get barbecue sauce on the brush without making a mess. So, you know what? Just a dollop on them. Yeah, and then brush it. Ooh, yeah. That's what's up, bud. Just a dab will do ya. Boop. And then brush it. Brush it. Get that barbecue sauce on the bacon. Cool. All right, that's looking tasty AF. Let's get her in there. $3.75 for 15. This is actually going to absolutely destroy my EcoFlow's power supplies or power reserves, whatever. 15 minutes with no preheat because we can't afford it. Yeah, this guy's all nice and charged up again in case we need him. So there we go. And what's going on down here? So yeah, 80% on the EcoFlow. We'll see what's left after the first 15 minutes. All right, 15 minutes. EcoFlow's down to 73%. Let's see how these bad boys are looking. Oh, well, now you look like the photo. Ho, buddy. I'm not grabbing those in my bare hands, I'll tell you what. Oh, careful, though. They're very squishy. Ooh, now the recipe says let them cool slightly before serving. I don't really know what slightly means, but that bacon looks tasty AF. Better get these guys in there before we start mowing. All right, round 2 is in the air fryer. We got these to try. I feel like I should have like some sort of dip. I wish I still had some of my ranch dip left over, but that was not long for this world. Not when I got my hands on it the next day. I will be pairing these jalapeno poppers wrapped in bacon with a delicious cream soda crush and some carrots. This is the closest thing to a salad you'll probably see me eat for a while. As a matter of fact, let's cleanse the palate just a little bit. Favorite vegetable of all time, hands down. I've told the story before. That's all I used to eat as a baby, like the carrot food pablum or whatever. And I ate so much of it, apparently my skin turned orange, according to my mother. All right. Are you ready yet? Ooh, look at this little sucker. What is a wrinkly looking pepper? Well, see how it goes. Bone apple tits? There wasn't much bacon in that bite. Oh. It's spicy, but I don't think it's the pepper that's spicy. I think it's the cheese with the taco seasoning. A little. Might have put a little too much taco seasoning on it, but that's what's really cool about this recipe. That's tasty. Yeah, I'm gonna pile drive these. That makes absolutely no sense. But it's super customizable, right? There's even a section here at the bottom of the book. It says, "Not a fan of taco seasoning? Replace it with ranch seasoning." Well, I have that for next time. Ranch seasoning mix. Or whatever else you want, right? You can season that cheese up however you want it. You could even then customize it further with all of the absolute slew of barbecue sauces that are available. For now, this is going down my gullet, and then we're probably going to get out of here. Lucky you're still running, still idling, thank goodness. Hopefully she can get her poop in a group. It smells delicious in here right now. And back in Calgary with a belly full of jalapeno poppers and bacon. Those were tasty. And the carrots were a perfect accompaniment. Very nice evening so far. This is shaping up to be. Could do with a few less clouds in the sky, but that is okay. Go for a little walk here in Fish Creek. Lucky seems to be doing well. She's still running. She did fine on the way back, so I'll keep my eye on that situation. Not 100% sure what the heck's going on, except that I think I know exactly what it was in terms of the battery, but that the check engine code, future Matthew problem. For now, time to open up the package from the So Cozies. Whew. See, this one says fragile, handle with care. Well done, Polly. All right, it's a very Christmassy box. Let's get this bad boy open. Oh, Dinah. Whoa. Hello? Open it up. There it goes. All right. Let's see what... Oh my goodness! Well, that's just a lot. What is going on in here? Okay, first of all, this is a box of goodies like no other. I gotta point these out first. I actually talked to them on the phone. I talked to Harj, and Polly sent me an email. They've got new toques that they will throw in for free depending on whatever threshold you hit with your order, and they were very kind and wanted to send myself and Brooklyn some. So I opted for this cool pink one for Brooklyn, and they sent me two black ones. Polly said one's merino wool and the other is something else. There's a card here I must read, but yeah, brand new So Cozy cover toques. Well, this one is the merino wool one. Let's give this one a go. Just want to see how it do on my large dome. It even says, that's so cool, they got their own brand on it. Look at that. It says So Cozy covers right on a toque. This box just requires a lot of balance. Huh? Oh, see? It's not just a hat. This is tight as well, but it's got a little bit more give. How's it look? Does it look like something I would wear? Thank you very much, you guys. Toque up in Canadaland. And this one is the other one. I don't know what this is. It's not merino wool. Feels a little softer. Let me see. Oh yeah. Oh, that one's way more stretchy. Yeah. We might have to pay the merino wool one forward because this one's very, very soft and stretchy. Thank you very much. All right, now this box. Holy smokes. Huh. 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 Ooh, the So Cozy Special Edition postcard, especially for me. Dear Matthew and family, we wish you a lovely holiday and a fantastic coming year. Love from Polly and Harj. Oh, look at it go! Yeah, wow, look at that card! It's a little So Cozy truck hauling a Christmas tree. That's very pretty. Thank you very much. All right, I don't even know where to begin here. Let's just move this stuff over here. There we are. I'll tuck that over there. We've got, holy smokes, Aloha Gems milk chocolates. Whoa. A pizza seasoned crackers. Oh my goodness. Well, if I get snacky tonight, that's what will be going in my face hole. Got what appears to be, I'm never going to be able to put this back in the box the way Polly packed it. We've got everything but the elote seasoning blend from Trader Joe's, as well as pizza sprinkle seasoning blend. So 2 new spices for the good ship Lucky. What in the yuck is this? What are these? Bag sealer sticks. Oh, cool. Oh, for the tops of chip bags. Oh my. Wow. Ooh, everything but the bagel nut duo with almonds and cashews. Look at those. Those look tasty as all get out. What is this? Tangy sauce of secret proportions. Trader Joe's Magnifi-Sauce. Magnifi-Sauce. There's a little house in here. Crunchy biscuits with spices. What is happening? A whole bunch. Oh, taco seasoning mix from Trader Joe's. We got chocolate bars here, milk chocolate with rum raisins and hazelnuts. I'm gonna get so fat. We got just a small box of Stroop waffles. What is it? Hang on. And then we got this. Ooh, what is this? Nougat pastry, strawberry flavor? Oh my gosh. Okay. And then it's not over yet. What's over on this side? What is this? Oh. What is this? Is this the good stuff? This is all good stuff. Yeah! Yar matey! Oh, get it! Let go of my bottle of rum. Appleton Estate, thank you very much. Oh my god. What? Oh, that's just packing material. I was like, it's so tiny. The packing material is getting everywhere. Okay, put the rum on the driver's seat. That's legal. And then we got, there's a nondescript pink box with a bow here. I have a very distinct feeling I know what this, holy crap. Yep, that's Polly's Baking. Well, in the night, everybody. I know where I'll be. in a sugar coma. Snackies. Polly and Harj, you guys spoil me. Thank you so very much. I do not deserve this. But I have a big stupid smile on my face for a reason. So thank you again and Merry Christmas. Where to start? All right, time to go for a little jaunt. Let's see if Lucky behaves herself. Enjoy your rest, darling. It was a really nice day. Getting some, I keep wanting to say unseasonably warm weather for this time of year, but no, now that I'm out here, feels about right. Oh, I love this spot. This is actually the spot that I came to during my very first Christmas special that I filmed on the channel back in chapter 2. Came here at the end and I sort of got thinking about that today and said, you know what? That'd be a good place to end this video once we get back to the city. And here we are, making stuff happen. Unfortunately, I think I missed the really pretty light for the sunset behind the clouds, but it's still looking good. Remember when I was filming that? There's some deer right down there. Perfect timing, Mother Nature. This time it's looking a little bit more sparse down there. Christmas is always such an interesting time for all of us, right? Some of us absolutely love it. Some of us absolutely dread it. You know what? I think I've been on both ends of that spectrum at different points in my life. So I understand where everybody's coming from, but I truly do hope that everybody who's watching my video right now knows that you are very much valued, you are very much appreciated. I know the holidays can be hard, but as long as you stay focused on what makes you happy and not try to get too lost in your head, you can get through it for sure. I'm very blessed to be where I am in my life right now, especially compared to last year. If you've been around the channel since then, well, you know. Well, that's probably good enough place as any to wrap this sucker up and to say, as I always do, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much for watching. Until the next one, just go out there, be happy, be creative, be yourselves, most importantly, be positive, and Merry Christmas to you and yours, wherever you might be doing this holiday season. Keep looking towards the future and know that no matter what you might be going through, it's going to get better. And if it's already good, it's going to get great.